It's Flashback Friday, our trip down memory lane. We love celebrating the products that help shape our journey, pieces that sparked creativity, solved problems, or simply brought joy. Today, we're revisiting those standout classics and giving them the spotlight they deserve. Now, one note, some of the items used may show up as out of stock, but the main items are still here for you. Each flashback features an exclusive limited time deal so you can score legendary products at legendary prices. Okay, let's get ready to rewind, rediscover, and save big.
You're invited to a tea party.
Will there be cake?
There will be cake.
Oh, goody.
Not the kind we eat, Anne, the kind out of paper.
Well, I still like paper.
You do. And it's all because of Susan Niner James.
And Susan is an American living in England, and she actually designs these templates. She has an amazing way of looking at a piece of paper and imagining what it can be.
She does. It's like a paper architect, so it's wonderful. And then we're going to put the magic of all the different kinds of papers and embellishment. Well, you know what?
All the different kinds of cake you can make.
Right. Come play with us. Here's what the templates look like. The mini layered cake is an 8.5 by 11.
And they actually have little toppers you can make too, so that's fun.
Yes.
Lots of different options there.
And it's 2 pieces, so we'll be looking at that. And then this is the cuppa, so we'll do that second. So let's look at some cakes.
Yes, please.
Okay, here is the first one we'll get in. These are about 3 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. And this has been used, the flocked paper.
The flocked paper, and also me. I've used, me. I've used the jewel dazzles to decorate each layer.
Isn't that pretty? And then they're also part of the template. There's this little flower and the leaves also.
Yeah, that's actually 2 sets of leaves. So.
Okay, very nice. And then this is, you want to see more?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course. And this is done out of the gold color me. Okay.
Gold color me, which you can also color, but white and gold is actually very elegant.
It is. So. And, you know, this is the idea. Okay, all of you. Now, here's a flat piece of paper. Now, figure out how to make that into a cake. Okay. Thank you, Susan.
That's the amazingness of it.
And that's 2 pieces. So, as you can see, and this has some of our paper flowers on it.
So you can fill that with chocolates. You can put jewelry in it.
You could.
Can put
gift cards.
Gift cards. Yeah. Cash.
And so this is a wedding cake, which is very popular around here, as you might notice. And here is another one. Now, this is kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's made out of the pearl paper.
Okay.
And this one's been decorated with liquid pearls.
That is...
So pearls with pearls.
And that is just gorgeous. And now the heart is in the template, but you did something different.
Yeah, I actually cut out 2 hearts so you can see the back and the front are the same. And then I took a paper clip and kind of straightened it out and sandwiched it in between the hearts with foam tape and glue.
Okay, and then tucked it inside.
And then I poked it through the top and I put some glue in the bottom here so it would just secure all the different panels.
All those flaps, yeah. So, and I like...
It's pretty sturdy right there.
Yeah, it really is very sturdy, and I like the little tag on there as a thank you.
Thank you cake.
You'll be making this for your wedding for all the attendees?
All 150 of my guests, yes.
Okay, why don't you show us how to make this?
All right, so we've got the pieces, which are on the template, and I've already cut out, this is the black and white swirl foil paper.
Okay.
So I've already cut out and scored and pre-folded each of the pieces, and all the directions are on the template, so
okay.
you'll know.
And just to step back just one more bit. So this is going to be placed on the back of your paper, whatever paper you choose.
Yes.
Trace around it, and then I like to leave it down and then lift a corner just to make sure I've got all the lines.
So you didn't miss anything?
Yeah, and then remove it and then cut it out. So just remember the removing part, because this is plastic and you can cut it.
You don't want to cut through the template.
Right.
And with this piece, I've actually applied double stick tape, which is right here. And it's really strong tape.
Yeah.
Like ultra tape.
Yeah, it is.
So, and I've removed all the tabs except for this one just to show you. This is the backing of the tape. So you just have to peel that off. So basically what you're going to do is stick each tab to its neighboring panel.
Okay.
So I can see on the inside more clearly what needs to be stuck where.
And because you've already put those little pieces of tape, it's really going to securely hold them together.
Right. So this isn't magic. There's actually adhesive here that I'm just sticking down.
I think you're magic, Ann.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. So you can see that this has been a mountain fold and then a valley fold because you need that in and out
Right.
to do.
To
And
make
you're
it look like a cake.
you're doing the top part of the cake right
Yes,
now,
this is
right?
the cake top.
Okay.
And actually, if you wanted it to just be a 2-layer cake, you could just use this
Oh.
and just
I
set
hadn't
it
thought of that.
down.
Okay, so
There's
you've gone
the
all the way
end.
around.
Here's my last little tab.
Okay, on the side there.
Right. So the cake is now open on the top.
Yeah.
So you basically have to, you go clockwise with the tabs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 6th one, you have to bring up kind of all of the tabs to get it tucked under.
And if you know about Susan Niner Jane's templates, this is a technique that she often uses, is that you pull each panel down and then you have to lift the last one to tuck in you have to lift the first one to tuck in the last one.
And then when you're done, you can push in and that'll keep your cake together. It's kind of a dip there, so you can put, like, I put a little flour on top.
Okay, so to do the base of it, you would do the same thing, is that you have, you've already scored these and folded them. So again, this is the bottom of the cake. So here's the mountain fold, another mountain, and then a valley, and all of that is on the template. So, but we really do recommend, especially when you're using a heavier weight paper like this, to score first.
Definitely score it
Just
with the
makes
back
it-
of your X-Acto knife. And
Yeah,
ruler.
makes it a lot easier. And then you would do the same thing, putting them together.
Show the final product.
Yes, and here we go. And surprisingly, this has been turned also into a wedding cake. And congratulations to you both. I like this is grosgrain ribbon around it. And then,
Silver metallic pearls.
very nice. And then on the top, now here's a silk flower. But going back to our little flower top earlier, this is that little
funny shape.
That little funny shape. And I just want to quickly do this because sometimes it's, it's trickier. You think it's trickier than it is. So they're each just going to go in, and it's the same thing. So I've got 1, 2. I'm bringing in the third one. And then I've got this one that's kind of hanging out. Well, I have to lift the first one to tuck in the last one. And then
Cute.
it does that. So
And you can always glue in the middle if you want them to be flat.
yeah, or just press it down harder. Okay, so that is our cake part of our tea party. Now, what about the tea part of our tea party? Well, the template is the same idea, is that there are multiple patterns on the sheet. Okay, here we go. So you have a teacup right there, like this, also been done out of the foil.
And the handle is a separate piece.
Oh, okay, good to know. And then you have a saucer, because of course you need to sit it in something. And then
You also have the tea. This is actually, I guess it would be milk or something.
I guess it would be.
But this is the same kind of shape as the teacup, except the extensions have those flaps that close in the center.
Okay, and then this particular one has been inked, and you can leave it poofy like this, or you can push it down.
And then I wrote, "I like you" a latte on it.
Oh, very
This is the little
cute.
foam with the, like in a cappuccino or something.
Very good. Now there's also a great big tea bag card, which is over here. And there's also, of course, a spoon, and there are some little tags, and there's also
Many
a
pieces.
tea bag. There's anything you want for tea or coffee, it is in this template. And this is could be a replacement for a card, I think, and just open it up. There's a slit in there.
Right.
And then inside you can do a tea bag. Oh,
Tea bag card.
with our fancy
And it
cup
actually
of
can
stamps.
stand up.
Yes, like that. Well, it would stand up like that.
You're right.
But it also has the little label
Tag.
thing. Yeah, right.
Tea bag tag.
So to give you some other options, this is one made out of vellum, which I think is so pretty, with.
It kind of fits because it kind of looks like that sheer tea bag
It
kind
does.
of material.
Yeah. And this is a very fancy one.
So that one matches this teacup.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you can really kind of mix and match these, and then
It's one of
inside,
the Prima swirls.
and then inside we just tucked in tea bags. Okay, so that's
favorite
become
kind of tea.
Yeah. And then I have now, these have been done out of paper, out of the foil, also out of vellum, as we said. Now here's one just out of paper and with a ribbon and more of the jewel dazzles on it, just to give it a little bit of bling. And then inside, I think we've also added another, some more tea. So slip that off, okay? And
here's another one that's actually been this one's been
it's got two papers, so it's got foil and then paper been glued together.
So the paper's on the inside and then the foil's on the outside.
Okay, and then of course the cup and of course the tea bag.
And of course the tea bag with the tag. So you can actually make, 4 matching teacups and have a little tea party.
That's very cute. Now you've got a couple of other versions of this, okay?
If you haven't seen enough, you also have striped.
And isn't the
teacups?
Coffee bean paper just perfect?
Because it doesn't have to be for tea. It can be for coffee.
Absolutely.
It can be for hot chocolate. It can be for whatever beverage you would like to put in there. And these actually open up.
Again, so you can put something inside.
So this can be a gift box.
Very good.
You can put, chocolate-covered coffee beans in there.
And also, I mean, to make this as your 3-dimensional gift card with, Starbucks gift in there or something would be very, very, very fun.
That would be fun.
And you're going to show us something on this?
Yeah, I'm just going to show you how to assemble the teacup. So same as the cake, you lay it on the back of your paper, trace it, all the lines, cut it out, score all the fold lines, and then fold them. And this is what you get if you use foil paper.
Okay, let me get this out of your way.
Thanks. And then you basically just take a glue stick. I'm using the embellishment glue stick just because it's a little stronger.
It's a super, super one.
Super glue stick. And you basically do the same kind of technique as the cake and glue the tab to its neighboring panel.
Okay, and in this case, we're keeping the tab on the inside of all of these pieces.
Right, so the tabs won't show on the outside.
On some of Susan's other templates, she would sometimes, it would work that you could put it on the outside. I'm thinking of the cupcake. That would work.
Now, with this technique, you're going to have a white side on the inside of your cup. So on some of them, I've actually inked the inside with like silver stays on, or you can even paint the inside.
Oh, actually, I can show you one. This is actually the same foil you're using, and you can see on the inside of the saucer it has been inked with stays on. This is glimmer paper that was used, so it makes a very shiny hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah. It's a rich chocolate.
Okay, so then you would just continue going around.
Continue going around to finish the cup, and then you have, if you didn't want these lines on the inside, I would just cover it with ink or something like that.
Okay, and then Anne has also done a gift bag, and she's done some fun things here where she's got the little tag at the top.
The tea bag tag.
And then so she's got, as you can see, the envelope for that. But then inside, and all of this is put together with the Color Infusions threads.
Sparklers.
Yeah, so that's nice. And then this tea bag is, I hope your birthday is tea-rific. Ta-da! Okay, so thank you for joining us for our tea party, and come again.